the one takeaway from what we were just discussing is that it's all based on your perspective of what's happening. And if you can see everything that's happening as happening for a reason to help you along your journey, like my mom sent me a text after the accident, and she said, "Serenity prayer, this must have been meant to let you know that you need to slow down, because I've just been running from one thing to the other, nonstop." And so I choose to look at it as that. And it doesn't really matter if that's what it was or not. If I choose to look at it like that, then that's the way it's going to be for me. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think you hit that spot on. I got a cold chill, and I've had it for about the last 30 minutes because I ran across a short poem last night. Okay. And I don't know if you're familiar with the poet Rumi.
Yes.
Okay.
Brilliant,
and and I wrote this poem down. Don't know why, but it goes to everything you and I've been talking about.
Perfect.
It said, "This being human is a guest house. Every morning a new arrival, a joy, a depression, a meanness. Some momentary awareness comes from an unexpected visitor. Welcome and entertain them all. The dark thought, the shame, the malice, meet them at the door laughing and invite them in. Be grateful for whatever comes, because each has been sent as a guide from beyond."
Wow.
Yeah, and I like I said, about the last 30 minutes, I kind of had this cold chill because it's kind of what we've been talking about is be open. Don't allow yourself to be limited. And I see the world is getting more and more limited. We evaluate people on gender, on sexual preference, on race, and we could sit here till tomorrow morning and talk about the prejudices we have towards other people. All right? And all that does is just limit and limit and limit our beliefs.
Yeah, that's an important point too, because we've been talking a lot about turning those limiting beliefs on ourselves, but we turn it on others too. And that was the whole thing, I think, that you and I were getting to when we wrote about human rights and individual responsibility.
That's what I was going to say on Blog Action Day. Okay, you and I participated in that along with thousands and thousands of other people, and I think I could spend the rest of my life reading what everybody else wrote. But,
I know.
But I think that's exactly it. It's not. Dr. Phil's fond of saying it's not all about you, and he's right. Okay, he's right. It's not.
Yeah, and then the other thing is, just before we give people your contact information, is I love when you say, you know what? What's that saying about what other people think about you? It's none of your business. You say it so well.
Yeah, what other people think about you is none of your business.
Yeah.
And
why are you making it part of your business?
Yeah,
because how does it affect your pursuit of your joy and prosperity?
If you love me, you're fortunate. If you don't love me, it's your loss. Okay, I mean that's just the way I look at it. We're not always going to get along. What we need to do is kind of open that flower and kind of look. Old Buddhist saying, okay. No mud, no lotus. Okay? When we look at the beauty of the lotus, we don't always look at the mud. You don't have a lotus unless you have the mud. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, if people want to contact me, I'm going to tell you the easiest way to do that, because I am having some website issues right now, and there has to be a reason for that. If they could just... There's rapidly going to be a reason. I've actually thought of purchasing a firearm and shooting my computer. Because I figure I won't go to jail for that. Okay? I might be violating a noise ordinance, but I don't think, honestly, I sit there, you don't know how hard it is not to pick up my laptop and throw it. Okay, but we're working through some web issues. If anyone wants any more information, they can email me, and it's jurkowiczconsulting@outlook.com, JURKIEWICZ
Yes.
consulting@outlook.com. You can try my webpage, which is mywalkonwater, all one word, .com.